Guys. Hey Sam. Okay, all right. Hey guys, it's David here from DK, and I was a little special today. It's the first time, in fact, that I'm doing a video in English. You guys have asked me a few times whether I can do one in English, can do a clip in English. But on top of that, my dear friend Winnie, who lives here in Australia, in Melbourne at the moment, she asked me. She's following my channel. However, she doesn't speak a single word in German, so she can or can't obviously follow what I'm talking about, what I'm explaining, and all those kind of things. So what we're doing today is I'm packing my car. We're planning to go camping to Bribie Island, which is about a 2 hours drive here from Brisbane. We're going to camp right at the ocean, behind the dunes, and I'll do another video of that camping trip. And we're going to stay there for 5 nights and 6 days. So a few things we're going to take with us. And Winnie asked if I can do a video and explain what I'm actually packing, so that once she goes out and does a camping trip, she knows what to pack and what not to pack. So here we go. I'll just flip the camera and I'll walk you guys through the things we're gonna take with us. We are not going to take the barbecue, although I would love to, but that's definitely not going to fit in. So, all right, let's start here. So what we're going to do is we take some firewood with us. So this is actually 2 bags of 20 kilograms, so 40 kilograms all up. And Sam is helping me and checking everything, whether it's the right thing to do. Now, let's see how much we can fit in that Jeep Cherokee. It's not a big car, and we have a little one, which we take with us. So we are 3 people in the car. So yeah, we can only fit so much in. We're going into I don't know whether it's a national park, but we can't collect the timber and the wood in the forest for the fire, so we're gonna bring our firewood with us. So whether we take both bags or not, that's yet to be determined. I just laid out everything we want to take, but again, we see what we can fit in. Now, in addition to that, we're gonna take round about 40. That's actually less than 20 or 25, I think. Oh, might be 20 liters. So around about 45 liters of drink water, because where we're gonna camp, there is water, but not for drinking, only rainwater. So all the washing and showering and whatnot, that's something we do with the water we get supplied at the bush campground, but for drinking we're going to take our own water. For our food supply, we take that big ice box. I already bought some ice. Some people take an actual fridge which is hooked up to the car battery. We're not going to do that. We have 10 kilograms of ice in here, and put our food in here as well. What we usually do is we either pre-cook everything and freeze it, or when, let's say, we have meat we want to put on a barbecue, or we freeze that as well and then put it into the esky so that it lasts longer. All right, in terms of our living and dining area, we're gonna have a camp table here. It's a fold-up table, a little bit more spacious. We have another fold-up table here, which packs really small. We have 3 camp chairs. The little one doesn't like his own little baby camp chair anymore, so we're gonna take another big one for him. Now, because we're going to the beach, there will be soft sand, and I always carry my some recovery tracks. I think that's what it's called, with me. So if we get stuck, we can put them under the tires to get out of a difficult situation. I never use them, knock on wood, but I always carry them with me. Better safe than sorry. A little bit of fake grass here. What that is basically we use that to we put it in front of the tent. So try to avoid getting all the dirt and whatnot into the tent. So that's what it's for. We found that on another campground on one of our trips. Someone dumped it and you just took it. Okay, so then we have a sun umbrella. I do have an awning on my car, right, which is beautiful on the beach and wherever you stay. However, I do take a big umbrella here. This is from Bunnings. I bought that 10, 9, 8, I don't even know, 8 years, I think, 7, 8 years ago. It's a little bit faded, but it does the job perfectly. So that's coming with us. Now, in terms of recovery gear, I do have, what is it called, Ant? Snap strap. That's right. I never used it. Probably not going to use it if I don't really have to, simply because I don't have any recovery points on my car. However, if I'm in a dangerous situation and I really need to get out really, really quick, let's say, the high tide is coming, then, and I find someone else who is happy to pull me out, then we have that. I do have a compressor which hooks up to the battery of the car. Don't really need it because where we go, there's a fuel station not far away, but I might lose some air somewhere where we don't have a fuel station, especially on the sand for whatever reason. So I take that with me. I did buy this jump starter kit, and what that is, it's basically a battery which I can use to jumpstart the car in case something happens. I do have the just normal jump starter cable set with me, which I always recommend to have, regardless where you are. Even when you just drive on normal roads, you always have that. Whether your battery is flat or someone else's battery is flat and needs help. It doesn't take a lot of space. I do take this one in case there's no other car to jumpstart, and as a battery supply or power energy supply. So it hooks up with, you can put in some cigarette power points, those things you put in a cigarette lighter. And it does have a USB here as well. And what I bought on top of that is an inverter, which allows me to charge or to use 240 volt appliances. That's another thing, it's already in the car. It has the size of this one here, which, by the way, is a Bluetooth speaker. Gonna have this one, absolutely. So then some liquids here, mostly insect repellent, sunscreen, different open bottles. We have some dishwashing liquid and some oil, a sponge, 9 a first aid kit. I always carry that in my car. Just as some, basic stuff. Nothing major, but yeah, it never hurts. Gonna have a beach toy, watermelon swim ring. Gonna have this. In this box we have our fuel canisters. So the way we cook is we use those $20 cookers from Bunnings. You get them everywhere, and they use those cans. They usually last like 2 hours per can. We do a lot of cooking, water heating, all that kind of stuff. So this with us. There's just some fire starter. So that goes in here. Then we have one box with random kitchen stuff, paper roll, some chocolate coated biscuits or cookies. We use them together with marshmallows to make some more. We have rice, pans, fry pans, and underneath are pots. And in this little thing we have our plates and cutlery, some oats for breakfast, some sultanas. These are the marshmallows, super important. Don't worry, we have another bag. So we are fine. Okay, what else? Some more insect repellent, mozzie coils, then foldable bucket, a foldable sink to do the washing, an axe and a saw. The axe is for the firewood. Obviously, they usually come in bigger locks and need to be split to really use them. And the saw is just in case something happens, the road gets blocked or whatever. It doesn't need a lot of space. This is my beach box. There's more than beach stuff, but yeah, some more insect repellent. LED lantern, I suppose that's what we call it, which puts out in some light. And the same thing, a little bit bigger and stronger. Plastic hammer. For those sand nails, for the tent and awning and whatnot. We have 2 of those cookers. They come in a little case, They're not expensive at all. $20 each. We have two, in case we need to cook two things at the same time. And then some sidewall for the awning. This one here is a shower, which I can show later. Obviously not necessary. And these things are sandbags in case you want to, usually for the awning, where you can't use sand nails maybe. You just put some sand in those sandbags and they work as weight. And now I can't close this anymore. Alright, I'll do that later. We have an air pump for the swim ring. I don't know if I take this. This little one, the blue one, is willst du das erklären? Okay. Is to drill a hole in the sand for the umbrella. This is a sand mat. What that is doing, you put it on the sand and it doesn't allow the sand to come through, but it allows the sand to go from the top down to the bottom really quickly, and you can shake it off and keep it nice and clean. Really important for everyone who goes camping. Take a little broom with you to clean up the tent, because over time, no doubt, you will have sand in your tent. This is my wife's what's the clothing stuff? Yep, the same for Sam. Pair of boots, another water canister. That probably is a 5-liter bottle. Here we have the tent. That's really heavy. It's a 20-kilogram thing. It's a big tent. I've shown this a few times in my videos. Mattress for the little one. This is a self-inflating big queen mattress for Ange and me. Blankets, towels, toiletry bag, another blanket. What is that? Oh, that's a rushi. Then my bag, some more bags. What is that? Formula for the little one for the night. Here's nappies, wipes. What else do we have? Toys, and that's about it. So there you have it. There's a lot of stuff to get into the car. I'm just doing some quick maintenance, just checking oil level, water level, those kind of things, just making sure it's all good. You don't want to get stuck on the beach, right? I definitely want to avoid that. I will enjoy another coffee out of my new mug. I hope you all actually enjoy my new logo. And yeah, well, that's it. That's my first YouTube video in English. I hope you guys enjoy that as well. And yeah, there's nothing else left to say than I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to know more from me about Australia. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, all those kind of things. And yeah, take care.